Dr. Ryland dug into the package. The components were packed neatly in foam-lined cases. She pulled out a large piece of metal and showed it to him, incredulous. "Does this look like a car part to you? Or a safety mechanism? Or anything remotely resembling an energy-absorbing design that I could test in my lab?" Not waiting for him to answer, she huffed out a breath and waved the cone-shaped part in the air. "No, this looks like a rocket nozzle, some scrap titanium, and a circuit board. Which would be perfect if I were an engineer trying to test a missile, which, let's be honest, is really just a bomb with a map." She put the components back in the box and snorted at her own joke. A bomb with a map. I've got to tell that one to Ivan. Parker tensed. He scratched his neck and measured his words carefully. "A missile sounds serious. Should we call someone? The cops, maybe?" Dr. Ryland laughed. "I don't think so, Parker. I'm right down the hallway from the propulsion lab, and this looks an awful lot like their stuff. That's what I meant when I said it was Ivan's lab. That's Dr. Noblekoff. Electronics aren't really my forte. But my bet is it's a grad student project, since bits and pieces have been coming in pretty regularly. I'd ask Ivan, but he's not into the nitty-gritty details of the piece parts his students are ordering, and all the good stuff is behind a locked door. But I'll just bet if we take this to his lab, someone will know what to do with it. Don't worry. You aren't the first person to panic over nothing. I knew an aerospace professor that nearly got arrested in an airport during a random search because he had traces of explosives from his last experiment on his pants. Good thing he had a business card, or he might still be locked up." She flashed him a quick smile and picked up the box. "You know that favor? Can you walk it down for me? I'm afraid with my track record I'll drop it and cost a poor grad student thousands of dollars that neither of us have lying around to replace it." "Of course," Parker said, keeping his expression even. "I'm afraid I'll have to ask you for some more help later this week, since I have that dentist appointment." Parker gingerly picked up the box and carried it out of the office.